So, hi, you guys. I took a little few weeks off as far as week in the rear view. So, this is going to be just in the rear view because it's going to cover 3 weeks. So, the first week, there were a lot of things that happened, had a lot of ups and downs, um, got got confirmation that I do have a couple book clubs that are looking into my books. But at the same time, I feel one of them was basically just a bunch of AI reviews that got posted to Goodreads. So that was a little disappointing. However, still gave me very good material to use for my videos as far as setting up for the books and getting those advertisements out there. Um, so I'm taking the positive and using it to my benefit, regardless of what the situation actually ended up being. Mainly because otherwise, it just makes it more difficult to move forward. And I've decided from now on, positive is all I'm going to deal with. And any negative that does come along, I will find a way to make it a positive for myself. Mainly because, as my sister was telling me the other day, I need to be like Elsa and let it go. So that's what I'm doing, of course. And then the following week was Thanksgiving. So I spent that week getting ready for a family visit, which I was very excited about. I have not spent a Thanksgiving holiday with my side of the family, as far as my sisters and my parents and everything, in probably at least a decade or so. So that it was really a lot of fun. I was a little disappointed that my father and my stepmother weren't able to make it up, but they weren't feeling well, and I'd rather them stay home and not be trying to travel and be miserable, because that would not have been fun for any of us. So hopefully we will be able to get another visit put together. Probably not before next year. So I don't expect to see them for Christmas or anything. So they, I'm the only one that really likes to be in the cold. The rest of my family likes Florida, where I do not. But it's also, my kids are up here, my grandbabies are here, so I want to be here where they are, and that way I can still spend time with them and whatnot. But that was the whole point of the Thanksgiving trip, was for my side of the family to come see and meet the second grandbaby. So that was exciting. They got to meet him and spend some more time with my older granddaughter, and we had a really nice time. Dinner turned out very well. My daughter-in-law made a delicious turkey and did very well with the ham as well. They were both very, very good. I enjoyed the company. I enjoyed having the family there and just spending that time. And it was actually the first time I've had Thanksgiving at the house here in quite some time as well. So that was kind of fun too. Little stressful. Spent 3 days cleaning, thanks to my youngest son. He came over and we just spent 2 solid days cleaning. And we tried to go to a ballet show, but unfortunately, in the midst of heading in that direction, he ended up with a blown tire, kind of like I did on the interstate. So that was not fun. By the time we finally got everything situated and got back on the road, it was too late for us to actually make it to the ballet. And I felt really bad, because it was to show support for a friend and her daughter who is in ballet and very good. She's a very good dancer. I just wish it was a little easier for me in order to be able to go to those types of things. But a lot of stuff is in the evening, so my vision tends to prevent me from being able to do stuff that happens in the evening times, except during the summer. When it's during the summer, I can drive until 9 o'clock at night, but in the winter by 5:30, 5:30, it's too dark because the headlights hit me just right and cause a little bit of slight blindness from the lights hitting my eyes. And it's not because I'm looking at the lights. I try to focus on the side of the road and whatnot, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. And so moving on to last week, I basically just had to decompress. It was great having my family here and spending that time, but it was just so much in such a short period of time that my brain just needed to go whoosh. So I spent last week just kind of, calming down and getting myself back into a routine again, due to the change and whatnot. But it was the last 3 weeks has been busy. I'll say that. And so I just wanted to do a quick update, and we're just going to call this one in the rear view, not week in the rear view. And I will try to do better. That is my goal. However, I will most likely take the week of Christmas off as well, and New Year's, and then just do a 3 week one at that point too. So, but anyway, that's in the future. Today is today, and this is in the rear view. Y'all have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to saying hi.